Hello, everyone, and welcome to one of our webinars. This time it will be done in English. This is me, Andres. I'm CEO and co-founder of Coalife, and we're going to start the platform explanation with it. So let's go jump straight ahead into it. So this conversation is being done for universities as Foothill University, which is one of our main universities partner here in the US. And this was done in person as well on the last week of May in California. And in this webinar, we are going to cover three topics. First, the need for career clarity and jobs for people. Second, what Quali does for the people in there as well. And then third, we're going to deliver some good tools so that it's possible to find a good job opportunity using the current AI tools. So I would like to ask you guys that please scan the QR code. It will take you out to a form where you can actually deliver some information about what your current state in terms of the career clarity, and also the current tools that you have been using, and how good or bad have been doing those tools. So I'm going to keep this slide in a second in here. We're going to reply like this slide again at the end of the conversation, and we gotta get going. Well, so there is a reality here, guys, that there is only 40% of all the university, community college students that are landing a job in their field, which means that if I study economics, there is only a 46% chance that I can get a job in economics. I may need to go to work for another area. And this is even worse when it's an area in where I want to be willing to work. So that this stat says that approximately 1 out of 2 people only lands a job in the area that he's working on and not other. The others are swimming in LinkedIn and other platforms to find jobs in any area. That's a problem. And it's even more dramatic that according to LinkedIn survey, 63% of the companies have agreed that AI will eventually take some of all the mundane tasks that are currently allocated to the entry-level employees. This has been exemplified by an article in New York Times that had exposed that most of the bosses or the managers of people are saying this. This is very relevant because this generates consequences for all the population. Now, comparing the job search process currently and how it will work, we can see here that the job search process, as well as any other area of the human knowledge, won't be manual anymore. What you can see here in this slide is the size of amount of processing that is being done by one of the AI models right now. That's the most popular one with the most traction from users. That is like the OpenAI one. This is the level of computing power from this one, and this will be the level of computing power when it comes. It is going to be algorithmic, and this will change forever how we are seeing things, what we are doing with things, and how in this case are looking for job opportunities. This will change, so all the job marketplaces that are in the market will be changing soon, and we need to be better prepared for that. In this scenario, Coali is an AI power solution that are doing it through universities, transforming universities into scalable engines of employability. And how does it work? Well, first, in Coali, you have a career coach who is Danny. You also have a Isa, who is a job finder, and you also have Caro, who is an educator. Danny coaches you related to a career path, delivers to you some paths in based on your career goals. Isa finds actual jobs for you. It goes to different websites, it goes to different platforms, extracts job opportunities, rank them compared to your needs, and actually saves you time looking for job opportunities. And lastly, Caro, she's an educator. She will draft a career path for you in terms of what education you need to be concluding in order to be able to find a meaningful job. For the companies as well, there you have like Alexia, who is a job creator, Cami, who is a recruiter that enables streamlining the recruiting process from companies, and then lastly, Haler, who is a verifier. This is also an opportunity of having a market insights observatory from both of the users, so that like both the talent and the companies can know what is demanded and what is being studied by the candidates within the market. There is a interesting result here with most of our users. We do have increased on average 70% of the clarity of the candidates that have used our platform. We have increased the engagement with the university and the relevancy from the education that's being shared. And lastly, we have improved the net promoter score from the candidates and the companies in there.
You
Well,
have
there is a
five employability agents: Danny, Isa, Caro, then Alexia, Cami, and lastly, Hager. Also, you have a market observatory. How it currently works is that you have to log in into a platform like this, for example, as a user or as a company. This can be labeled for the organization. That can be either professionals, universities, or companies or institutions, and also like the manager user. And with that, they can log in into a platform. Once logged in, they can see in here some of the offers in the language that they decide to be. For example, in this case, with this institution in the US, we have opportunities that are extracted in there from different sites. So first, the agent from career coaching is in this pop-up watch me here. They put the current desired role and also the sector, and the agent delivers a career path for them, a recommendation. After that, they understand what they want to be, and then the job finder, which is ISA, that roles from different other platforms and recommend them to the person. That saves time and effort for the professional. And in addition to that, we have a trade agent who is the educational agent. They have a vetted external bootcamp from different sources, rating from YouTube, other institutions like Coursera, like EDX, so on and so forth. And you can see here some of the courses that it recommends in base of the profile and the need for the career. That's like the professional side. On the company side, they get the opportunity to have a recruiter that automates selection process and also the creation of the job opportunity easier and the verifier that then verifies the documentation. Lastly, the manager that can be like either institution or a government or a school have the access to the management tools where you can see are around here some of the KPIs of the users who has logged into the platform, has visited the platform, and at level of the detail that they want. So they can even see how the person has behaved, how complete is their profile, which are their interests, and then in base of that, the manager can actually advise the person to apply or stop applying to any opportunity.
You have seen these guys. So this will help us out to find some good job opportunities, and it's like they have implication of like our results. This is some of our experience. We are present in 8 different countries. We have been working with around more than 82 institutions and around almost 1 million of candidates and companies. So this is the experience of Quali. I will invite you guys to use this, but this is not the only tool, right? The truth is that AI can be used to facilitate experience on the application process. And what we have here, we have created some QR code that if you scan it, it will go to a notepad in where we have created some prompt engineering for you to do some of these elements. First, to optimize your CV, trying to generate a better CV in base of what you already got, on in base of the work or the job that you want to have. Also, check other routes or roadmaps of working opportunities that are aside from your main one. And then lastly, also we have incorporated some LinkedIn education that is free for everybody so that you can take most advantage of this platform. That is one of the ways of connecting with people, networking, so on and so forth. If you want guys to see it, how it looks like, so is this one. You have like both in English or in Spanish as well, and you have inside it like several sets. You gotta go one by one that helps you out like calibrating the prompt. It is in English and Spanish as well, so you can create that with your AI agent, and also like it will generate several results in base of the section that you're in. For example, right now I am in the CV optimization. You will create and identify some keywords of the market you will have the ranking of those keywords. Then you are going to create a new profile of LinkedIn based of, of those keywords, so that are going to be helping you to find a meaningful job. And then you have like others, other version, like also like some validation of elements, so on and so forth. You have several elements here. You guys should look it out, and then this will be like very useful for you and your experience. And last but not least, like please scan this QR code. This QR code will take you out to a form of after the experience, and then like you can fill it out to see how impactful it has been. You will have access to the platform for a period of time, and I hope that you guys use it and you enjoy it. And then yeah, let's keep in touch.